dragons, Asian water buffalo, really cool monkeys called lion devices. The more of those devices we can recycle, that much less coltan will need to be mined in Africa, and then lands like those could potentially be set aside for the animals.
Ay, qué rico.
I hope you got to see some of the animals that you really wanted to see. If not, I do see size is 5,000 pounds. Now, black rhinos tend to be solitary. White rhinos are social. They live in herds called ranches. There's also a nest of ostrich eggs on the ground on the right. Looks like a good spot for a nap. Looks like we have some lions on the movie. Looks like a big male and a couple of females.
Ay, se paró.
Now, lions tend to remain inactive for about 18 to 20 hours out of the day. They're going to do most of their hunting at night. It's cooler, easier to sneak up on your food in the dark. Plus, they've got really good night vision. Let me get you a better view of the girls. Now, it is true that the girls are going to do most of the hunting for the pride, but the male's main job is that of 30 miles an hour. Now, this one's a girl. The girls have gray feathers. Boys have black feathers.
Es una avestruza.
You're such a good bird. That's a good bird. Yeah, retractable claws. When you look at a cheetah paw, it's a lot like looking at a dog's paw, and that aids in traction when they're running at high speed. They're just past the trench, and then there's a third cheetah walking around there. These cheetahs can run at speeds of over 60 miles an hour, but only for
Marilyn se montó en uno,
she's going to
Marilyn?
put on a few thousand pounds. Okay, the elephant coming up on our left that you can see right now is an adolescent female. She's about 12 years old. She's kind of like a middle school, junior high kid. I'm going to get another angle on her as well. Another one of the kids went back behind the rocks there. It's one of her cousins. I'm going to see if I can get a view of her as well. Coming up on our left, we've got greater flamingo, the largest but lightest pink of all flamingo species. They get their coloration from the brine shrimp that they eat. It's the keratin is way back to the fur. He's not quite old enough to be on his own. To the left, you're going to see brown monkeys called mandrills. Mandrills are Africa's largest monkey. The males can weigh about 100 pounds. There's a mom with a baby there. Baby is about 6 months old. Mandrills are omnivores. That means they'll eat anything. Plants, bugs, small animals if they can catch them. Now I'm hoping if this young male elephant is here that we'll see more of this herd up ahead. Right now he's only about half his adult size. He weighs just shy of 6,000 pounds. Fully grown, he'll weigh between 11,000 and 13,000 pounds. Girls are about half that size, weighing between 6,000 and 8,000 pounds. Wildebeest kick up so much dust during their migration. You guys know what we call it when the giraffe get in the road, don't you?
No.
It's a giraffic jam. Now the name giraffe is actually Arabic in origin. Loosely translated to English, giraffe means one horse with grace.
Ay, está coja. O camina así. ¿En serio?
That's one of the females. And then the gray animals coming up on our right of the wildebeest. I should be able to get you a pretty good view of just about everybody out here. Now we're actually going to start with the wildebeest. They're going to be on our right at the bottom of the hill. At least one of them is. If they keep moving, we'll catch up with them. Yeah, they're moving off in the bushes to the right. We'll get a better view of them up ahead. We've got Hartman's mountain zebras coming up on our right. One of 3 different kinds of zebras found in Africa. As their name implies, Hartman's mountain zebras do prefer the hillier parts of the reserve. I often get asked with zebras, what color are they? And it depends on the kind of zebra. Hartman's mountain zebras are black animals with white stripes. You can tell by looking at the nose. Color of the zebra's nose is the color of their skin. Technically, the fur grows in black and white, but the skin underneath on a Hartman's mountain zebra is going to be dark. These are Maasai giraffe that we're going to be seeing. We're going to get a lot closer up ahead. Maasai giraffe are one of 9 different types of giraffe found throughout Africa. The Maasai are known for their reddish-brown color and lacy look to their patch pattern. I've got some small tan, black, and white gazelles on both sides of us. These are called Springbok, and that's as big as they're ever going to get. They usually weigh about 70 to 100 pounds. They get the spring part of their name because they can leap 10 feet in the air to get away from a predator. They can also run at 50 miles an hour. Tiny but mighty, I call them. And then my favorite animals are coming up on the left. Big brown cattle, great big giant horns. These are Ankoli cattle. The brown and white ones are the cows. The solid brown one is the bull. Those horns do for the cattle what a radiator does for a car. Those horns help to cool their blood down on hot days so that they don't overheat.
She said Ankoli.
Then we've got giraffe coming up on the left and the right. I've actually got 3 baby giraffe on the left. 2 are standing up, 1 is laying down. The one standing up are girls that are between 9 and 10 months old. And then the one laying on the ground is a little boy that's about 2.5 months old. Now giraffe will nurse from their moms till they're about a year old. That's why we still call them babies. Once they stop nursing from mom, they then become adolescents or juveniles. They're usually not fully grown until they're about 4 years old. It's out of a year. And during the rainy season, but they also produce a citrus-tasting fruit that the locals will use. We are now heading to the savanna grassland system of the reserve. This is where we should see the greatest concentration. Turn on a dime. Now you guys see the hippo that's directly next to us? I want you to look right in front of her face. That's a left and just open. Not the best swimmers, but hippos can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time. Most of the time when you see hippos moving in the water, they're just walking on the bottom of the river.
Oh, ay, mi madre.
More hippos to the left, some antelope to the right. The reddish-brown colored ones with white stripes are called bongo. Bongo have been nicknamed the ghost of the forest. They're known for being shy and elusive. The tan-colored antelope are called greater kudu. Greater kudu are Africa's second tallest antelope. Now those are going to weigh about 3,000 pounds. He can also run at 30. I've got a large dark brown animal with white stripes on the legs to the right. This animal is called an okapi. Now a lot of people think okapi are related to zebras because they have similar stripes, but they're actually the forest cousin of the giraffe. Very shy and elusive, okapi were not discovered by the Western world till about 1901. Unusually late for such a large animal. Speaking of large animals, sometimes when I drive through this part of the reserve, I get to see black rhinoceros, and I know they look like it, and children are more than welcome to sit in your lap. They can usually see better from up there. Just make sure everybody stays on and turn on a dime. Now you guys see the hippo that's directly next to us? I want you to look right in front of her face. That's a left and just open. Not the best swimmers, but hippos can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time. Most of the time when you see hippos moving in the water, they're just walking on the bottom of the river.
Oh, ay, mi madre.
More hippos to the left, some antelope to the right. The reddish-brown colored ones with white stripes are called bongo. Bongo have been nicknamed the ghost of the forest. They're known for being shy and elusive. The tan-colored antelope are called greater kudu. Greater kudu are Africa's second tallest antelope. Now those are going to weigh about 3,000 pounds. He can also run at 30. I've got a large dark brown animal with white stripes on the legs to the right. This animal is called an okapi. Now a lot of people think okapi are related to zebras because they have similar stripes, but they're actually the forest cousin of the giraffe. Very shy and elusive, okapi were not discovered by the Western world till about 1901. Unusually late for such a large animal. Speaking of large animals, sometimes when I drive through this part of the reserve, I get to see black rhinoceros, and I know they look like it, and children are more than welcome to sit in your lap. They can usually see better from up there. Just make sure everybody stays on. And during the rainy
El
season,
árbol, las
not only do
raíces
they
están arriba.
produce, but they also produce a citrus-tasting fruit that the locals will use.
De la tienda de Nicky, me despido y será hasta la próxima.